I like to have a beer with Dusty. I like to have a drink or two. We talk about the community and all the syndicates too. We'd pour beers for hours, we'd share a yarn or two. I'd like to have a beer with Dusty, 'cause Dusty's me mate.
I'd like to have a beer with Spuddy. He's got a broth that's bold. He tells tales of paddock stew and secrets never told. We toast to tubers rising and laugh till it gets late. I'd like to have a beer with Spuddy, 'cause Spuddy's me mate.
I'd like to have a beer with Endless Ventures. He's got the vision clear. He maps the syndicate's future with a planner and a cheer. We'd sip and sketch the skyline and talk about our fate. I'd like to have a beer with Endless, 'cause Endless me mate. I'd like to have a beer with Clown Acres. He chants beneath the stars. He's got a tale for every crop and wisdom from afar. We drum on empty barrels and toast the syndicate state. I'd like to have a beer with Clown Acres, 'cause Clown Acres me mate. I'd like to have a beer with Matty. He strums a banjo tune. He sings of goats and harvest moons and astral orbs in June. We jam beside the fire and harmonize our fate. I'd like to have a beer with Matty, 'cause Matty's me mate. I'd like to have a beer with Calla and be shades till they code the crop mechanics and remix beats that brew. We'd clink our mugs to data
and sink the syndicate gate. I'd like to have a beer with those legends, 'cause they're truly me mates.
I'd like to have a beer with Lady Fernsey. She paints the paddock bright. She's got a brush for every tale and colors for the night.
We'd sip and sketch the barn wall and laugh at every trait. I'd like to have a beer with Fernsey, 'cause Fernsey's me mate.
I'd like to have a beer with Fear Factory and Steelio by your side. They build a barn with hammer songs and syndicate white pride. We toast to strength and feathers and gobble up the plate. I'd like to have a beer with those legends, 'cause they're truly me mate. We'd love to have a beer with Dusty.
We'd like to have a drink or two.
We'd talk about the community
and all the syndicates too. We'd pour beers for hours.
We'd share a yarn or two. We'd love to have a beer with Dusty, 'cause Dusty's our mate.